What's going on, everybody? I'm Half DZ. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about Spotify campaigns, why do we even want them, and how to set them up easily, even if you don't know how to do it and you've never done it before. So stay tuned and let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? I'm Half DZ. Welcome back. Now, again, the purpose of this video is to set up a Spotify playlist and then promote that playlist so you can get streams, follows, and real fans. Okay, and real people to like your playlist. All right, not just some people like it and they never listen to it. Like, no, they're going there to stream your music. Okay, so to start off, you're gonna have to sign up with hypedit.com. That's where you're gonna set up all your ads, and you're gonna have to use the AI growth switch. That's what I'm using. That's what this video is going to show you. Now you can do this monthly or you can pay for the year. Either way, it's up to you. If you just want to try it out, pay for the month. It's not very much, and then go from there. But after you signed up with Hyped It, you're going to go to start a new campaign, and you're going to start a campaign. Okay, I'm going to get to that after I show you the current campaign that I ran for only a week. All right, maybe a little bit longer, about 7-8 days. And the reason why I did this is because one, I have new music coming out, and I'm working a lot more on music and music projects. So I want to start getting my buzz back up, right? So I'm like, okay, John Gold's got this technique that he uses on Hyped It. I've used his training before and followed his steps before, and I've had success with my track My World, and I'm like, it's been a while, so I need to get back into it. So I ran it for a week. I wanted to see what kind of interaction I would get with the 5 interests that I chose. And if you look, I got about 1,100 visits, 64 clicks, about 5% engagement. Again, that's for a week. So at a whole entire month, it'll probably be higher than that. Now I stopped this particular one and I duplicated it, and I made those other ads that you saw, which we'll get into that after I get done explaining this first one to you. So once you set up your ad and you start running it, you're going to start seeing clicks and activity and things of that nature. And when you set it up, it's going to run on a budget. You'll want to set it up for about $5 a day. And once you do, the AI is going to know, or the Pixel is going to know, okay, this is what we have to work with, so we're going to try to get interaction at the lowest mark. Now, when you first start, you're going to see a big spike like this on the gray one, and then it's going to go back down because that's it, like activating. With the link clicks and visits, this orange line here, again, this is showing December 1st to the 7th, and I started it November 29th. So the first day, it got about 5 clicks. Like, you'll start noticing clicks within the first 24 hours, 48 hours. And it started rising up. Now, as it got to December 3rd, that's when I made adjustments. Okay, so it only been running about 4 days, and then I was messing with it. To anybody that's going to be doing this for the first time, do not mess with it. I kind of know already what I'm doing, so I was already experimenting right out the gate. But if you don't know what you're doing and this is your first time doing this, just let it run, because either way you'll be satisfied with the results that you get. I was trying to kind of speed up the process, and I'll show you how it kind of did it. So if you see, it went back down, but I still got 5 clicks the next day, 10 clicks, 10 clicks, and then 9 clicks, so it does fluctuate because it was learning based off the new information that I accepted that it was actually trying to show me. Now, when it came to the sound-alikes, I put Tech-N9ne, Bone, Twista, Post Malone, and Travis Scott. If you look, Tech-N9ne was the most active. I got 26 clicks on that. Bone Thugs, I got 17, and Twista, I got 11. The others, Post Malone and Travis Scott, 6 and 4, not too bad. Obviously, the top 3, but that doesn't mean that if I would have ran it for an entire month, that those wouldn't have been higher or higher than the ones that are the top right now, because I have noticed, which I'll show you here in a minute, that when I started narrowing it down and using the ads that perform the best, I think Post Malone or Travis Scott got more clicks than Tech Nine Bone and Twisted. So it's kind of weird. But either way, from these analytics, that lets me know that, you know what, Tech Nine definitely on the list. Bone Thugs, Twista, those are going to be interests that I'm going to retarget, right? And then Post Malone and Travis Scott, I'll probably keep them on there anyway. I think I did for the other ads, but those are still ones that I'll experiment because it got a little bit of activity, right? Now, when we set up the ad here in a minute, you're going to see that there's going to be 3 different ad videos that we're going to be using. Out of those, based on the interactions, you can figure out which ones are the best, okay? Now, the catch-22 with this is that when you set up these ads through AI Switch, you got 3 ads, and then they create 5 other ads from that one ad. So you have 15 ads altogether. So when you do run your campaign and you come over here and you start checking, okay, 26 clicks on ad number 3. So you're going to click this little I right here, and it's going to bring up that ad along with, because you got to assign the music, and then you'll know, okay, well, what part of the song was most interesting that caught these people for 26 clicks. It was that part. I don't know if that just blew your eardrums out, but that's the part that caught people when I started rapping fast. And that would make sense with the ad, right? Because what did we say up here? 26 on Tech 9. Boom. So that right there just shows you that when it comes to setting up the ad, you want to know who you most sound alike. That's like a tip that you need to really know. If people say like, man, you sound like so and so, that's probably an artist that you want to go with as far as their interest, okay? But you can see the $56 brought me real results. It was 64 clicks from that 1 week. And I can show you here. Look, there's 3 people streaming my music right now. It just went down to 1. You're going to see that go up. Now, I've seen it go up to 6 or 7 today, earlier, because people stream music at different times. But I know these are from my ads, okay? Now, check out my playlist. It actually gained a follower since I started recording this video. Now, Spotify hasn't updated because it's Friday. I don't think they're going to end up updating completely until, Monday. But we can click on see playlist, and I can show you from the ads running this playlist, 10 songs, 25 listeners, 126 streams. I think that's a lot for a playlist. You know, that's not too bad. Okay, and that's from 25 listeners. So literally, like, and it's 10 songs too. Okay, so let's check this out. Here's another thing you can see. You can find out in your playlist which songs perform the best, and always put those, like, start stacking those songs. But that's later on. But you can see My World 21, Ain't for Love. That's the one that I'm promoting, and it's got less than My World. So that means people are repeating that song. So once because, you know, they're letting it automatically play, it's playing My World, and then those people are going back and repeating it. And then you got Hustle, I Ain't Done, and all that. But either way, this is just to show you date added November 29th. Because when you start the ad, when we create the ad here in a minute, you're going to see that it creates that playlist, adds the music to it, so then you know, like when you actually started it. So again, 8 days, 126 streams, not too bad. It's still learning, and it's bringing me even more people now. Okay, so let's get back over to here. So that's just to show you that this stuff works. For any genre too, not just for hip hop. Okay. So to explain a little bit on these ones. So I froze this. Oh, by the way, side note, on Hyped It, when you upload a song and you start promoting it, it has a chance to get added to their charts. This one got added to their indie chart, right? Yeah, let's check it out. And it generates a little image for you so you can put it on your social media and stuff. Let's see if it actually works, which it doesn't look like it's working right now for the sake of this video, so that's good. But either way, let's go back to the dashboard. So anyways, it'll get added to a chart, and then they tell you the chart number. When I first started promoting this one, it was number 94. Now, after 2 days of when the promo was doing really good, before I adjusted it, it went to 64. and then it dropped down to 70 now, within the last 24 to 48 hours. So that's still pretty good. So that lets you know that your promotion helps move you up charts too if your stuff gets playlisted. Um, so these three ads, the reason why they have these triangles is because I combined, instead of having all 15 of those ads running, the ones that the one ads that perform the best, they combined those together. Again, I kind of already know what I'm doing, and I knew it would increase my engagement. Now, if you look at the cost per click, each one is doing about 70, 65 is the cheapest right now, which I've had cheaper since running these campaigns, like 49 and 50. But it's the holidays, the peak times are going to cost a little bit more, but still 73 cents, it's all right. For it being the holidays, I don't mind. Now, if this was like during the year and stuff, then I'd be like, man, I need to narrow this down. But also, I narrowed down the interests and I narrowed down the audiences, and I believe a couple of these are only tier 1. Okay, because if you want a ton, if you're looking for a lot, you're going to want to do tier 1, tier 2 when it comes to setting up the ad, and we're going to get into that here in a minute. Okay, so now we are going to actually set up an ad here. So what you're going to do is, after you sign up, you log in and everything, and you know that you're going to use the growth switch, you're going to go to grow my Spotify list. Okay, now I already have one. It's going to, you're going to have all your stuff connected. You need to connect your Facebook, Instagram, and the pixels and all that. Now I already have a playlist created. But when you first sign up with this, it'll automatically generate one for you. Okay, so you're gonna go to the playlist that you want to promote after they generate it, and you're gonna click on copy the playlist link, post it in here. It's gonna ask you what song you want to promote off that playlist, and we are gonna do My World. Okay, because I already have the ads like set up for that. So copy that, come back over here, add it there. Now it's automatically gonna generate your ad for you. So I'm going to put hip hop, hit next. All right, so it got the cover, as you can see right here. It's got the cover right. And then you're gonna upload the audios that you want to add. Now here's the thing real quick. For right here, that's why I was saying this is the opportunity where if you have this already planned out in your head, or have an advertisement video, you can upload it here. You don't have to use what it generates for you. This is just for people who are just doing it for the first time. So that's why. But so let's go over to, where's my ads folder? Okay, add clips. And we're gonna, now I would suggest trying to be organized with this. So I would start a folder and put all the stuff in there that's specifically related to the ad. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, and you can only upload one at a time. Alright, so we got the first ad one in there. Let's get ad 2. And then we're gonna add 3. Yeah, right there. Okay. So now we got all 3 different clips to do this. Okay. By the way, you can use Audacity. That's what John Gold suggested, and I had other programs, but on the fly, to do it really quick, Audacity is a great way to go. And you can use it for free. So we're gonna do tier 1 and tier 2 countries. Okay, and then the interest. So for this one, I'm gonna put again Post Malone. Travis Scott. Bone Thugs. Because I showed you earlier, I got a lot of clicks on that, on those artists. And we'll do Twista again. And then who is the other one? Oh, Tech Nine. Yeah, right there. Boom. Okay. And also, if you don't know, if you're like, man, I don't know who I sound like. If you already have music that's out, go to you can go to Spotify and look at fans also like, or you can go to um, Apple Music, click on your profile and scroll down, and it tells you the similar artists. So that's where I got Tech Nine. I mean, it literally has Tech Nine on there for me. So that's why I'm like, okay, Tech Nine. It also has Dax, and then another. It has a few people. So anyway, if you don't know who you sound like, or you don't want to admit that, because some people don't like doing that, just go over there and look, and then those will be people you can start off. That's where you can start off targeting. Okay. Now it generates another 3 to 5 for you. I already have Bone Thugs there. I already have Post Malone. I already have we'll leave the Travis Scott musician one, because maybe that's a different batch. Maybe this up here is, you know what I mean? Let's see, we can do lo-fi. Right, this is how you can also add your own custom one. So we'll do lo-fi. What other one should we do? Oh, indie. And another thing is too, look up the playlists that you're on, because the reason why I'm putting indie pop, or because there's also apparently indie rap, the reason why I'm doing that is because I've been put on playlists like that. So I'm like, okay, well, if that's what people feel like it sounds like, then let's try it. Okay. Let's see, I even got put on some underground. All right, and this is experimental as well. You're just trying to figure out and narrow down your audience. This is going to take you a couple months, so don't think that this shit is going to take like a few days and you're just going to be off to the races. Could be. Gets in front of the right audience, quite possibly, right? So now when it comes to the age range, I already know what age range for my music that resonates with, and that's 18 to 45. So both genders, I'm going to leave that. Now that the text, it's going to auto generate you text for your ad. You can just leave whatever right now so you can get it started, and you can always go back and edit that in the ads, in the business ads for Facebook. Now you're doing all this on Hyped Edit, but you also want to get involved on Facebook for the business ads account so you can look at those metrics too. You don't want to totally concern yourself with them, because Hyped It is tracking its own, but at the same time, you want to know if you are going to make adjustments, if this is something that you're going to run continuously, and you want to make adjustments to it as it grows. You're going to want to get well versed in that, so you know what you're doing and you're not messing anything up. So everything is good. We put in all the music, the ad. Let's see here. So I'll open up this so you can see. Okay. So it does it. You want to do about 30 seconds too, 20 to 30 seconds. Sometimes shorter ones are good, sometimes longer are good. And you see, I put $5 a day. That's the average that you want to start off with. And then I'm putting always active so I can control it, adjust it, and keep it going. Again, for the text, the ad text, you can use an AI like ChatGPT or something like that. Type in the song information, the artist, type in a little phrase, and then tell it, like, prompt it to write you a better pitch for the text or whatever, and then come back and paste it in there. So either way, moving on, after all that is all done, said and done, you're gonna confirm everything by checking the boxes, and then hit save draft. And then it's gonna ask you to publish. Boom, you're gonna publish it, and then the AI is gonna work its magic and do its thing. So again, you can see how I did it. It was really quick. I didn't have any text ready to go. Maybe I'll do that on the next ad. And as this one grows, this was just an example, but I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna go back and edit the text and stuff like that. Maybe I'll leave that for the end of the video so you can see what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna fix the text, and I'm gonna watch this for the next 2 weeks, and then I'll make another video. Actually, maybe in a week from now, I'll do another video showing the growth so far, and then if it's not really growing too much, then I'll wait 2 weeks out. But until then, you know, let's see how it goes, yo. Let's see how it goes. So let's see. Just waiting for it to finish publishing. Boom. Woohoo, your ad campaign is published. Go back to the dashboard and you can see it. Now, you can see visits right now, okay? Now, I learned this from watching John Gold's training. Those are spider visits. And essentially, it's just like the AI visiting it, learning how the ad works, where people are going to be clicking, and so on and so forth, okay? So when you see that and you're like, oh man, 97 visits already, how did that happen? You know, that's exactly what it is, okay? So I hope you guys found some type of value in this video, and let's see what happens in a week. And again, I'll go back and I will show you. If you check out my Spotify right now, we go to home, you know, there's 2 people listening. You know, I think while we were sitting there talking, it went up to 3. You know, but I'll come back every now and then, and I'll look, and it'll be 6 or 7. So my playlist, 17 followers. Again, it's not a bunch, and it may seem funny to some, but this is a good start, in my opinion. So either way, if you found some value in this, definitely make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.